Welcome back. Who says you can't drink in the morning? National Drink Wine Day is coming up this weekend. It happens to fall on Saturday. And to celebrate a little early, we're going to learn a little more about wine and mead today with Michael Kimball from the Williamsburg Winery and Glenn Lavender from Silverhand Meadery. Thank you guys both for joining us. I'm so excited about this. Look at this. You're already holding a glass of wine.
How great is National Drink Wine Day?
Yeah, that's perfect. Super excited. So
where I come from every day is
and you come from Williamsburg.
National Drink Wine Day.
Yeah. So I want to know about the Williamsburg Tasting Trail. A lot of us know Williamsburg had history, but we don't know about this type of history. So explain.
The fun thing in Williamsburg is a lot of people think of it for its great history pieces, which are all totally there. But in the last year, last couple of years especially, the Williamsburg Tasting Trail has emerged with 3 breweries, 2 distilleries. The winery's been around forever, and then us with the meadery. And so it's a great place to come and go through and explore your senses as you taste the different options that we have available.
Oh, we all know that April and I both love to taste wine, and we're interested about mead. We're going to ask you about that in a second.
Great,
but first, let's talk about the Williamsburg Winery.
Yeah, the Williamsburg Winery, in 1 year, we'll be celebrating the 30th year anniversary of our first wine release.
Congrats.
Yeah, we were the 14th winery in the state of Virginia. Now there's over 280.
Oh, wow.
Virginia is now the 5th largest wine producing region in the country.
Go Virginia.
Go Virginia, right? So Williamsburg Winery is located on a 300-acre farm. So we have, in addition to the winery, a 28-room boutique hotel, 2 restaurants, and of course vineyards and places
I've
to
been
taste
there.
wine.
It's absolutely amazing. So I do want to taste some of your wine. So what should I have a sip of?
So in preparation for National Drink Wine Day, we thought we'd bring 2 of our most popular offerings.
Okay.
And one is the first one. We start with white. So it's the Act 12 of 1619 Chardonnay.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Now-
April's sneaking
Extra
in here
glass?
too.
Yeah, you came prepared. Cheers.
Cheers. That's fantastic.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't get one. So we're gonna try that.
So this is the Act 12 Chardonnay. It's a lightly oaked Chardonnay. It's named after the 12th Act of 1619, which made it mandatory for tenants on our property, colonists, to plant grapevines.
That's delicious.
Over almost 400 years ago, vines were planted on our property. Of course, it didn't work out. Tobacco industry kind of took over.
Yeah.
But a few years later,
You're back.
a few centuries later, we're back. So
Very cool.
So that will go great with oysters. We're coastal Virginia,
Okay.
the East Coast capital of oysters here
Yes.
in Virginia.
Got
So
some cheeses there as
brought
well.
some oysters from our great friends at Big Island Aquaculture in Gloucester. So great pairing
Perfect.
of Chardonnay.
Now I do want to make sure we get to the mead. So
Sure.
if we have time, we'll come back to this one.
yeah,
So
no problem.
explain to people what mead is. A lot of people may not know.
Yeah, that is the first question we always get when people come to our meadery. What is this? So what we do is we take honey and we ferment honey into this ancient beverage called mead or honey wine. So most people think honey is just honey.
Yeah.
But I've brought a couple of different samples here. So I've got some raspberry blossom honey.
Okay.
And when you taste this, it actually has a little bit of berry character to it. And you'll notice
This
that.
doesn't have wine in it.
This is
I'm just licking
Oh,
this, right?
just taste it. There you go. Yes. And you've been feeling under the weather. Honey's a great thing to have. But
That's really good. That is good.
okay, so and then real quick, I'll give you a little taste of Virginia wildflower honey. So that raspberry blossom is honey that the bees collected nectar just from raspberry flowers to make.
Do you have your own bees?
I
How
do,
do you know
yes.
that they're only going to do raspberries?
You put them in places where there's a lot of that,
That makes sense.
of that fruit growing. So we use these different varietal honeys to create our mead. So we created this mead with the raspberry blossom honey. We made it specially for
These
the
are
month.
heavier glasses.
Yeah.
Nice.
For the month of February, but this is raspberry blossom honey fermented with cocoa nibs and vanilla beans.
Cheers.
So enjoy. It's great with a square of chocolate. Taste, and it's a semi-sweet.
Oh my God,
that.
that's so delicious.
Yeah, we need chocolate.
So we're gonna have
the
peach
chocolate, there we go.
Yeah. So this is it tastes like wine. Is mead like wine or beer?
Yeah, so it can lean closer to wine or can lean closer to beer. Most of our meads are made more like wines, and so alcohol content's about the same. And yeah.
Oh my goodness! And you can have white or red.
Well, we do our blueberry mead is on the pinker side because of the blueberries in it.
Oh, I see.
And then we got some that are really dark and almost because we cook all the honey for some of our meads, and that gives us a really different looking and great tasting mead.
So if you've never tried mead, I think people should go and try this.
Thank
This
you.
is really
Yes,
amazing.
yes.
So let's go back to the Williamsburg Tasting
Yeah.
Trail. And what do people need to know about it? How do they go? Tell us more about that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you could, pick up brochures, which are a lot of different rest stops along 64. And visit Williamsburg.com, WilliamsburgTastingTrail.com. You can learn all about the what each operation offers. Some of the wineries do, or breweries do food trucks. Tasting room hours, all available there. Special events are all listed on the website.
Oh my gosh, this is delicious, you guys. And cheers to that. April, have one more.
Thank
We're
you.
going to do a cheers. And this is which one?
This is Petit Verdot. It's one of the signature grapes of Virginia, one of our personal favorites.
That is a good one.
Oh my God, you guys, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Everybody go out to Williamsburg. Check out this tasting trail. It's really good. All right, coming up next on Coast Live from commercial.